Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good morning,
Morning,
Miss.
Miss.
Morning,
I'm
Mi.
great.
Thank
And
you. And you?
I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking me. Wah, semangat sekali kalian pagi ini. Sebelum kita mulai, udah siap belum buat belajar bahasa Inggris hari ini?
Ready,
Ready,
Miss. Miss, kita hari ini belajar apa ya? Kelihatan seru nih dari slide-nya.
Nah, sabar ya Marsha. Sebelum masuk ke dalam materi kita hari ini, kita akan melihat sebuah cuplikan video dari film Up terlebih dahulu. Sebelum itu, Miss mau cek apakah suaranya terdengar atau tidak.
Order now. Get the camera. You get the
Is it audible?
4x op.
Yes, Miss.
Audible, Miss.
Okay, great. So, guys, please pay attention carefully because I will ask you some question after this.
Optical zoom. Schneider lens. Photo printer. SD card.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No,
I could help you cross the street.
no,
I could help you cross your yard.
no,
I could help you cross your porch.
no.
Well, I gotta help you cross something.
No, I'm doing fine.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54.
Slow down.
Sweat Lodge 12.
Kid,
Are you in need of
thank
any
you, but I don't need any
assistance
help.
today? Al.
Proceed.
Good afternoon.
Let's skip to the end.
See these? These are
Okay, so Miss mau nanya, what is the little boy in the video and how did he introduce himself?
That's Russell, Miss. He said his name directly to the old man.
He also said hello first, like greeting the old man before introducing himself.
Miss, tadi dia juga sebutin dia anggota pramuka kan? Itu termasuk perkenalan juga nggak sih?
Great question, Diva. Yes, that also part of introducing himself. That's additional information about who is he. So, Russell introduced himself by greeting first, then saying his name and giving some extra information about himself. And next question, what information did he mention about himself?
He mentioned his name and that he was wilderness explorer, Miss. He also talked about his troop, like his group or organization, Miss.
Exactly. So Russell shared his name and his activity or organization. That means when we introduce ourselves, we don't only say our name. We can also share what we do or what we are part of. And last question about the video. What expression or sentence did he use to introduce himself?
I think he said something like, "My name is," like that, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And he also used I am when explaining what he does.
Perfect. So we already found two common expressions like my name is and I am. These are exactly what we are going to learn more about today. Our topic for today is introducing myself. So let's get started. In this slide, Di sini ada learning objective yang Miss mau di akhir pembelajaran kalian sudah mencapai ini. Seperti identify information related to self-introduction like name, origin, hobbies, and from a listener audio or video. Next, understand the sentence structure used in self-introduction. Determine detailed information from a spoken text about self-introduction. And last, use self-introduction expression in simple communicative context. Alright, so let's look at our first slide. So, what is introducing myself? Introducing myself is an expression or way a person introduces themselves to others, both in formal and informal situation. Biasanya kita pakai ini waktu ketemu orang baru, wawancara kerja, perkenalan di kelas baru, atau di lingkungan baru seperti yang kita lihat di video tadi.
Miss mau nanya,
Boleh?
kalau formal sama informal itu bedanya di kata-katanya aja atau situasinya juga, Miss?
Bagus pertanyaannya, Marsha. Keduanya tentu berbeda dari situasi maupun pilihan katanya. Kalau formal, misalnya nih, kamu lagi di wawancara kerja, kita pakai kalimat yang lebih sopan dan lengkap. Sementara kalau di situasi informal, seperti kenalan sama teman baru, bahasanya lebih santai. Tapi informasi yang disampaikan biasanya tetap sama seperti nama, asal, dan hobi. Paham ya?
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, now when we introduce ourselves, we usually include several things like full name and nickname, origin, hometown or city, age, hobbies or interests, school or occupation, and last, additional information like family, future goals, or dreams.
Miss, semua itu harus disebutin semua ya? Kalau cuma nama sama hobi doang, boleh nggak, Miss?
Boleh aja, Diva, tergantung situasinya. Kalau formal, biasanya informasinya lebih lengkap. Kalau cuma kenalan santai, bisa lebih singkat. Yang penting, informasi dasarnya tetap tersampaikan dengan baik. Next, let's talk about the function of introducing myself. There are 4 functions. First, building social connection helps someone get to know others so that communication flows smoothly. Second, creating a good first impression in an interaction. Third, opening a conversation in formal situation like job interviews, presentation, as well as informal ones like meeting a new friends. And last, providing basic information about oneself so the listener can understand their background.
Miss, mau tanya, kalau first impression itu penting banget ya berarti kalau kita lagi introducing myself?
Betul banget, Tasya. First impression itu penting banget karena itu adalah kesan pertama orang lain terhadap kita. Makanya cara kita memperkenalkan diri itu berpengaruh besar. Seperti itu. Now, let's move to the language features. Introducing myself belongs to descriptive or personal text with the following language features. So, we usually use simple present tense because we are talking about facts or habits about ourselves. For example, I live in Jakarta or my hobby is playing basketball.
Miss, kenapa harus pakai simple present tense? Kenapa nggak boleh past tense?
Pertanyaan yang bagus, Arsya. Karena informasi seperti nama, asal, dan hobi itu adalah fakta yang masih berlaku sampai sekarang, bukan kejadian yang sudah selesai di masa lalu. Makanya kita pakai simple present tense untuk introducing myself. We also use first person pronouns like I, my, and me. For example, my name is Rani, or I am 16 years old. Then we use to be, am, is, are, such as I am a student, or my name is blah blah blah.
Miss, kapan kita harus pakai am sama kapan kita itu harus pakai is?
Nah, ini penting banget. Am khusus untuk subjek I, contohnya I am a student. Sedangkan is untuk subjek tunggal seperti she, he, atau nama orang. Contohnya, my name is Rani. We also use adjective like I am friendly and active, and action verbs like I like reading books or I like play badminton every weekend. Lastly, we use connectors or conjunction such as and, but, or because. For example, I like music and sports.
Miss mau nanya, konektor itu boleh dipakai buat gabungin dua kalimat aja atau bisa lebih, Miss?
Bisa lebih, Marsha, asal tetap masuk akal dan tidak membuat kalimatnya terlalu panjang dan membingungkan. Now, let's look at some example expression we can use. For greeting and opening, we can say, good morning everyone, or let me introduce myself. For giving personal information, we can say, my name is, or I am, you can call me blah blah blah. I came from, or I live in, I am blah 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 years old, I study at, and my hobby is, or I am interested in. And for closing, we can say, that's all about me. Thank you for listening. Nice to meet you all.
Miss, kalau mau nutup perkenalan selain thank you for listening, ada nggak ungkapan lain, Miss?
Ada, Diva, misalnya nice to meet you all juga bisa dipakai untuk menutup perkenalan dengan sopan. Alright, does everyone understand so far about introducing myself, its function, and the language features?
Yes, Miss. Understood.
Miss.
Okay, good. Now we are moving to our listening activity. You will listen to an audio recording about someone introducing herself. While listening, please answer the question directly based on what you hear. The audio will be played twice, so don't worry if you miss something the first time.
Miss, jawabnya harus pakai complete sentence atau boleh singkat aja?
Harus complete sentence ya, Tasya, supaya kalian juga latihan menyusun kalimat dengan benar. Ada pertanyaan lagi?
Terus Miss, kalau audionya keputer, kita boleh langsung jawab sambil dengerin atau nunggu dulu sampai selesai?
Boleh langsung dijawab sambil mendengarkan. Nanti pas diputar kedua kalinya, kalian bisa langsung melengkapi atau mengecek jawaban yang sudah kalian tulis. Apakah ada pertanyaan lagi? Apa sudah cukup?
Cukup, Miss.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Are you ready? Let's listen the audio carefully.
Hello, everyone. My name is Salsa Amelia. I am 16 years old. I live in Bandung with my parents and my younger brother. I am a student at SMA Negeri 3 Bandung. My favorite subjects are English and biology because I enjoy learning new things. In my free time, I like reading novels, listening to music, and riding my bicycle. My dream is to become a doctor and help many people. I am a friendly and hardworking person. I like making new friends and working in a team. I believe that learning English will help me communicate with people from different countries. Thank you for listening about me. Hello, everyone. My name is Salsa Amelia. I am 16 years old. I live in Bandung with my parents and my younger brother. I am a student at SMA Negeri 3 Bandung. My favorite subjects are English and biology because I enjoy learning new things. In my free time, I like reading novels, listening to music, and riding my bicycle. My dream is to become a doctor and help many people. I am a friendly and hardworking person. I like making new friends and working in a team. I believe that learning English will help me communicate with people from different countries. Thank you for listening about me. Hello, everyone.
Okay, now let's check your answer together. Question number 1. What is Salsa's full name and how old is she?
Her full name is Salsa Amelia and she is 16 years old, Miss.
Very good, Bintang. That's correct. Salsa Amelia and 16 years old. Question number 2. Where does she study and where does she live?
She studies at SMA Negeri 3 Bandung and she lives in Bandung, Miss.
Excellent, Marcia. Well done. Question number 3. Who does she live with at home?
She lives with her parents and her younger brother.
Correct. Great listening skill, Diva. Question number 4. What are Salsa's hobbies and what does she usually do in her free time?
Her hobbies are reading novels, listening music, and riding her bicycle.
Miss, tadi katanya itu dilakukan pada waktu-waktu senggang ya? Jadi itu jawaban yang sama ya?
Betul, karena pertanyaan memang menanyakan hobi sekaligus kegiatan waktu senggangnya, jadi jawabannya memang sama. So, we move to the question number 5. Why does Salsa like English and biology?
Because she enjoys learning new things, Miss.
Great answer, Bintang. And the last one, number 6. What does Salsa want to become in the future and why?
She wants to become a doctor, Miss, because she wants to help many people.
Miss, berarti alasan atau reason itu penting juga ya buat dimasukin ke perkenalan.
Iya, betul. Menyebutkan alasan membuat perkenalan kita lebih personal dan menarik untuk didengar. You all did amazing job. Give yourself a round of applause. Nah, setelah selesai mendengarkan audio dan menjawab soal, ada beberapa vocabulary baru yang sudah kalian pelajari hari ini. Please look at the slide. Number 1, favorite. In Indonesian, it means favorit. Number 2, younger. It means lebih muda. Number 3, hardworking. That means rajin.
Miss, hardworking itu beda ya sama hard worker.
Pertanyaan bagus, Diva. Hardworking itu adjektif, jadi menjelaskan sifat seseorang. Kalau hard worker itu noun, artinya orang. Orangnya, contohnya she is a hard worker. Tapi artinya memang mirip kok, sama-sama menggambarkan orang yang rajin. Seperti itu. Next, dream means cita-cita. Friendly means ramah. Communicate means komunikasi. Difference means berbeda. Teams means team. Does everyone understand the new vocabulary?
Yes, Miss. Understood.
Okay, great. Alright, before we end our lesson, let's summarize what we have learned today. Today, we learn about introducing myself. We found out that introducing myself means telling others about who we are, both in formal and informal situation. We also learn that introducing myself has several functions, like building social connection, creating a good first impression, opening a conversation, and giving basic information about ourselves. Then we learn the language features such as simple present tense, third person pronouns, to be, adjective, action verbs, and connector. And we also practice some sample expression for greeting, giving information, and closing. Lastly, we practice our listening skill by listening to Salsa's self-introduction and answering questions about her name, age, school, hobbies, and her dream to become a doctor.
Miss, mau seru banget hari ini. Besok belajar apa lagi ya, Miss?
Nanti kita bahas di pertemuan selanjutnya ya, Tasya. I'm really proud of all of you today. You were very active and confident in answering the question. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you for your attention and have a great day. See you next time.
See you, Miss.
Have a great day too.